Hello everybody, today I am going to be going over, well, I'm going to use this for a couple of different assignments. So this is going to be video and notes of walkthrough of this week's rooms, and I guess I can use it, I guess I'll just use it for all of these, participate in active competition. I'll just kind of cover all of these topics as well as the Wireshark stuff, but there will be screenshots and I will give links to the notes for those things. Although for CCDC, there were not many notes to take, like written down, but I do have a lot to speak on about that. Okay, let's see, what do we want to do first? Do Wireshark first. So for this assignment, we have to, it's not the right room. There we go. Yeah, this is the end of that room, but basically you had to go and read all of these, which explained how Wireshark works and the features of it and the interesting and useful methods to better filter and look through packets. So in the ARP traffic one, it's basically what you'd expect. It's looking at ARP traffic and a P capture, same thing with ICMP, TCP, DNS, HTTP. HTTPS I will want to comment on. It was weird because it didn't seem very realistic because they gave you the RSA key to decrypt it, and I'm like, in what world would you really have that? I don't really know what case that would, show up in. I plan to probably check that, some research with ChatGPT later, but yeah, it just doesn't seem very, realistic to me. And then, analyzing exploits. This was pretty interesting, but they basically give you all the answers that don't ask you anything, so it's, strange. And then that was it. So, ended that one. And for this week's rooms, one of the rooms I did, going to cybersecurity, CTF. Oh, I scrolled past it. This is the room I did pretty recently. It's November 3rd, so it was a couple of weeks ago, but it was one of the more recent ones I did. It was geolocating, which I thought was pretty fun. I enjoyed it quite a lot, actually. So the challenge was participate. Hold on, I'm gonna actually pull it up so you can actually see that I did complete the room. And these aren't fake answers. Boom, that is done. Okay, so now that I'm thinking about it, I could probably embed the badge you get, but that's for another time. Yeah, so basically, image 1 identifies the country, image 2 specific name of the location in Chicago, so that makes it even easier because you know where it is. Recognize famous observatory and its related landmarks, and locate a well-known roundabout with unique features. It was pretty simple, but there were some, tricky things they did. But, overall, it was not that difficult. First one, Yandex, due to its most extensive search capabilities. And I tried Bing. Trying to see. Did I do it for each one? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, so basically, then the landmark recognition I did, was analyze unique features such as signs, buildings, and geographic markers to narrow down the search. That was this one. That one helped that with that. As well as this one, because I could tell they were on the opposite side of the road, so I was like, okay, it's not in the U.S. There wasn't really a vulnerability, but I did fill this in with some text. And the tools used, Yandex, Bing, Google. First one, It's pretty easy, just reversed it, and it showed that it was from China. And then a combination of examining the signage, it's a weird word, and search for specific stores in Chicago. Yeah, that was this one. Oh yeah, this one was actually pretty tricky because I had to get to this intersection, and then I basically had to figure out, okay, which angle is it taken at, and it's really annoying to move around with Google Earth. It was really limited for some reason, so it was making me really frustrated. Next one was by analyzing the lower part of the image, showing an observatory. Identified it as a observatory and confirmed the location by recognizing the top section as Paris. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I saw the Eiffel Tower, so I scrapped these. I separated it, basically these two lines into Yandex, and it was Paris, and then I did this and it was observatories, and I gave it just this section, and then it really narrowed it down, and I was also able to Google observatory Paris and just kind of narrowed the images down. And then once I knew which one it was, I just had to figure out the specific name of it. The specific name of it. The roundabout's unique stone pole, statue, and hedges hinted at a UK location. Yeah, as well as them on the wrong side of the road. They're in the US, and the license plates. So from there, it was just pretty simple. I just put in Yandex, and it found it really quickly as Abbey Road. It's pretty interesting. Not much, to explain except going on to the next assignment. It's the only other thing to do. So when it came to the CCDC for this week, I really did just want to comment on how it felt like we were really underprepared, but we did learn a lot. We learned what to expect for the future, and even though we might not have NTS 442, that doesn't mean the club and team can't participate in the CCDC next year, and we have so much more to study for. We also have the competition in 3 months. So within those 3 months, I think we really need to try as much as we can to learn about those things. It's not going to be enough to, be experts, but it'll help us, because really for those next 3 months, what we want to do is learn as much as we can, so that way during the real competition, we can participate more, but mostly learn, so that next year we can really participate and compete. That's what I truly think will be the ideal situation for us. I didn't take many notes on it because I didn't even know what I was doing. I was so confused. It was quite difficult. It was really, really tough. But yeah. Other than that, see any of the other assignments? Nope, that's it. Alright, so this video will be in those assignments, and I will provide the notes and or screenshots for each of these assignments.